Go live. There we go. I'm live. Greetings, everybody. Fiona will be along in a moment. She's just making a cup of tea in the kitchen there, and I've just finished supper in a bit of a hurry, and so is Fiona. So we just made it in time for the live. As you can see, my old channel's back. YouTube have lifted the restrictions on my old channel. It's been down for 3 months, pretty much, but it's back now. So that means normal service will be resumed, as they say at the BBC. Hopefully. Although, I guess that remains to be seen, doesn't it? Okay, who's in? Who is in? Actually, I need to just sort my microphone out because that might be a bit quiet. I filled my whiskey bottle with water. Yes, I need a new microphone stand. I do apologise for the basicness of my microphone stand, but there you go. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Can everybody hear me okay? Thumbs up, or if you can. Grumpy Sapper, did you back flush your pipes? I did have a go, mate, but I had to drain the water out, so I'm going to do that. I drained the water out and I have to have a go tomorrow because the water was so cold. I had my arm in the jacuzzi and I felt really ill really fast because it was like minus. It wasn't that cold, but it felt like it was. So I'll have a look. I'll have a go. Yes, Foxy's in. This time's Marcy Burrows. Monica. Jody. Hello, Jody. Nice to see you. I can't be typing because I'm clicking on the mouse and looking at things as well. And we've got young Trevor.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, sorry.
He was.
You put me live.
He was signalling to me. I saw you signalling, old chap. It was an old army signal. It was to get people's attention. If you ever want to get people's attention, you use that signal.
Well,
and
yeah,
it worked. You got my attention.
I had to close out that. Yes.
So we've got Rhea, we've got Foxy in, and we've got Jody in. I think yes, Jody's there. Hi, Jody. How are you, Trevor? How are you today? Thank you for coming on.
I'm wearing a padded shirt to make myself look bigger.
I see Matthew Marsden's on. Just something popped up and said, "Oh, Matthew's going live at 8." Oh, it's too late. It's too late to change it, I'm afraid. Sorry, but there we go.
How's your day been, Graham?
I've been all right today. I've been quite lively today. I've been running about doing all kinds of jobs, and I've figured something out as well. I noticed in a lot of my live streams, it kept freezing for a little while and then working and freezing and working. And I noticed that when other people come on, the live stream works well. Go on, what are you going to say?
I'm hoping this works.
That's an iPhone thing. I tried it with Fiona's and it does. It works. It does. Put your thumb up as well. Do that. And then you get a bubble. Try one thumb. There you go.
Whoa, that's cool.
Someone needs to Google what all these things are. Oh. Wicked.
I've been working all this shit out.
And do you remember the first time it happened? You freaked right out. You went, "What the fuck is that?"
Remember you did that once on a video, and like loads of bubbles or something came off, and I think, "Oh, what?"
I agree. Where's the thumb? I agree. And then a thumb bubble comes up. Yeah, I know. I've been teaching myself stupid things to entertain me because I'm quite. I'm the R word. I'll not say it.
Oh, that R word.
What R word?
Retard. Anyway,
can't say retard on YouTube.
I say it in my station all the time. It's okay as long as we don't go down. As long as we stay away from gender, we stay away from different topics. Everything's good. But I won't say it again. But I use the R word on my channel once a day. I get left alone. I think they now understand that I'm probably one of them. But
Yeah. I thought of something interesting, but completely pointless, really. You know, King Charles. I mean, he's been sitting there for years as the Prince of Wales, thinking about his monogram. Because, you know, Queen Elizabeth had ER and 2 in the middle, didn't she?
Yeah.
It was everywhere, everywhere. So King Charles obviously thought to himself, well, I'm going to be king one day, so what's my monogram going to be? And we've seen his CR, because the R's for Rex, isn't it, or Regina. But I was thinking of William's, because William's got a big W, and he's going to be William V, isn't he? So if he puts the V on the top of the W, it'll be like Volkswagen, won't it?
It will be, but he will also.
Oh, where's he going to put the R? Then it'll be WRV.
Graham.
That one needs a lot of thought, doesn't it?
Well, there's a lot of thought for everyone else. For the people of Northern Ireland, he will be King Billy.
King Billy. Oh, don't show him where the boyne is, for goodness sake. Another King Billy V.
Yeah, King Billy V.
Well, think about it.
Greetings from Michigan. Hello, Fiona.
Hello.
Blacksmith. Yeah. Jodie's in. You've got a lot of good people in. Foxy's in. Hello, my friends. Risbeth and Clover. Sorry, I'm trying to talk like Foxy. Trevor, you really are looking very handsome. That's from Foxy. Thank you, Foxy. So are you, Foxy. Yeah. So
you have to travel up on the train, Foxy, to is there a train station in Woodbridge? He could pop in and see you in the arms, whatever it called, the bear.
It's called the Bullin. But
The bull.
Let me stop you right there. I am not meeting any other YouTubers. I met a guy who stalked
Ever
me.
again.
I met a female YouTuber who asked me for, I won't mention her name. She asked me for advice on how to do YouTube. I gave her loads of advice, and then she said, Trevor, keep telling me what to wear and how to do it. I had to end up getting rid of her. It seems that when I meet up with YouTubers, they seem to be fucking imbeciles. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. I don't care how well I get on with people.
It's the kiss of death. Oh, well, yeah. I guess there must be cool YouTubers out there as well. But I guess there's a lot of lesser.
I'll tell you someone I wanted to give a big shout out to.
Who?
Is Daniel Boland, the fabulous Daniel Boland and family. Merry Christmas. And apart from being devastatingly good looking, hilariously funny, the thing I really like about his channel is his editing skills. They are second to none, aren't they?
They're very good, aren't they?
They're absolutely very good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to mention him. Yeah, but
Who?
yeah,
I don't know what they're talking about.
Daniel who? Yes, no, forget I said that. Forget, scratch that, guys. Forget I said that.
Yes.
I like him. He's really down to earth, a lovely guy, and
He's a good lad. He's a good
more
lad.
handsome, more younger and handsome than me. But I don't.
He's
know how
very
to edit.
handsome. Very, very handsome.
haven't been in touch with Daniel in a while. I'll have to find out if you could edit something for me, actually. But anyway, move that aside.
Least said, soonest mended.
Exactly, yeah. Trevor's volume seems slightly low. Is it? Let me just check.
It sounds okay this end.
Third Christmas dinner. Wow.
Wow. I'm all turkey souped out at the moment. I've had a kebab tonight. I've been binging on turkey soup yesterday and today, and
it's really perked you up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's very filling.
He's literally
I do feel, I've run off to the bins today with all the rubbish and full of energy.
I'm going to be honest, Kim. The way you started that conversation, it didn't make sense at all. It really didn't, because you said, I'm turkeyed out, I've had a kebab today.
Yeah.
I mean, none of that. That doesn't go together.
Nope. Oh, never mind.
You mean you're turkeyed out, so we went and had a kebab?
No, Ben went on his motorbike. And,
Turkey kebab.
he was pulling wheel spins before and his chain came off.
I'm starting to notice that Ben's got a bigger slap head than you.
What do you mean?
I'm joking, Ben.
He's probably got more testosterone
I
than me,
like
which
to
means
poke.
he'll
I like
have
to
more
poke.
children than me. Well,
It just means Trevor, I'm a bigger thinker than you. That's all it is.
Well, that's not exactly a hard thing to do, is it? Really? I mean, you're really stupid low with that one, aren't you?
he put his foot in that one, didn't he? He was asking for that one.
Yeah, I guess so. You make it valid.
I'm in the gutter, so you're just above me then.
Hey, at least I'm not in it.
Well, exactly. I'm not in it. I mean, I'm standing looking at other people in the gutter.
Hey, you've got an on-air sign as well. Where's your on-air sign?
It's I tried putting it up there, but it didn't look right. It wasn't. It's a very cheap, nasty on-air sign. Trevor's got the executive version.
Oh,
I bet his got a long cable on it and a switch.
No, listen.
oh, it's battery operated. Oh,
Battery.
That's definitely the executive version compared to mine. I think mine was about 99p.
Yeah.
What do you want for 99p? You know what I mean?
Is that much you paid for yours? 99p.
I don't know how much it was. It was a Christmas present.
All right. I mean, yeah, because I'm going to tell you now, they're at least a minimum of £10 or €10 at the very cheapest ones. My one's a tenner.
Whatever the cheapest one is, I'm sure that was it because it's crap.
Are you actually?
I don't want to sound ungrateful in any way.
You don't sound it that much. Have you? Have you ever bought me this? Have you ever bought me this?
I've got a Christmas gift on the way in the post for you. It's a packet of snacking. Do you know the purple packet?
Really?
Because I know you love them so much.
Oh, the sausages.
No.
You can't send food out of the EU anyway. They'll put it in the bin.
It's preserved.
Bin rhymes with bin.
And if it
rhymes
makes
with
it,
bin. That's where they're going to go. I struggle to eat sausage as it is. You know, I don't like.
Pen more right than Ben,
but I have this thing that I do, and it's basically I don't put anything in my mouth which looks or shapes like a penis. Okay, so sausages are.
But you've spoken before on your video saying I'm going to go for an English breakfast now and get myself some sausages.
I've never said get myself some sausages, have I?
Oh well, whatever. You said you're going to go get an English breakfast. There are sausages in it. You're implying.
I like a fry up. I don't have to eat sausages though. I do like sausages, but you're making me go down the road, and I'm not going to.
Oh, but you saying you like sausages. They're phallic shaped.
Well, maybe he slits them from end to end while he's eating them.
Do you eat them horizontally so it's not gay?
Don't be saying silly things on YouTube. On people's channels.
Yeah. I've only just got this channel back. Don't get me demonetized.
Sit back, dude, so that everyone can be in frame.
Hey.
There we go.
I love Ben to have a drink.
Well, I would have a drink, but the Glenfiddich is being used as a microphone stand.
It's just water in it.
It's just water to hold the microphone.
I'm aware.
Right.
Someone chugged all the Glenfiddich.
I did not. I really didn't.
Where did it all go then?
Well,
'cause 1 minute the bottle was full, next minute you were drinking it, and then it's empty.
I had about 3 shots of it.
3 shots. I only had 3 shots. Have you had that before? Anyway, it was a good Christmas, and we all had a good time. So
it was Christmas Eve.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Exactly.
I don't care if all the drinks got drunk. That's what they're there for. Who else is in the chat? Let's have a look.
He's frozen. I'm telling.
You ready? I'm going to read you a story. I'm going to read you a story from Fatima Bread's brand new book that's been released in the shops. It's called A Bright Shining Star, and all proceeds go to broken children. Here we go. My Bright Shining Star by Fatima Whitbread. I live in a big house with lots of other children. I used to live with my mommy. It was much quieter, and I only had Teddy to play with. Mommy sometimes found it hard to look after me, so Teddy and I went to live at the big house for a while. Do you know what? It's a nice story, but I'm not going to read it because you can see where it's going, can't you?
No.
You can see where this is about a girl. It's about a girl who used to live with her mummy, but she now lives in a big house because her mummy abandoned her, and it's not really yeah.
So it's an orphan.
She was an orphan, actually. Yeah.
Why don't you just read Oliver Twist?
Because his mate wrote the book.
Well,
do you know who Fatima Whitbread is?
No, of
course she doesn't.
Oh my God!
But you know, listen. On the topic of Oliver Twist, unlike the name, there are no twists in the book. Which, personally, I think that's kind of a twist in itself.
Fatima Whitbread, you have no idea who she is.
No.
Oh my God.
Does their father own a brewery?
Bread.
No.
No,
She's
I know who
an
she is.
athlete. She's
I'm
an
being
Olympic-
facetious there.
She was a
Right.
British athlete in the 80s. She was the world record holder, Olympic
Oh,
champion.
mate, of course I don't know.
She
Her.
could.
Javelin.
World champion.
Yes, she was quite a successful athlete.
So how do you expect me to know a javelin player from the 80s?
When you
Thrower.
weren't born until the.
Javelin thrower.
Hmm.
Javelin's like a big knitting needle.
Yeah, I know. But how do you expect me to know an athlete of an obscure sport from 40 years ago?
Okay, from maybe about a year and a half ago, she did I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here.
I don't know what that is either.
We don't get that in Spain.
No, he probably doesn't know what that is. No, we don't get that down here.
Why?
They get a load of celebrities
forget-
and they put them in the jungle.
You forget
and
we've
they
not
have
been in the
big
UK
fun.
for well, apart from the odd visit,
How old were you when we left?
20
the
years,
UK?
25 years.
Do you know what, though?
It's not
Ben
that
doesn't
long.
know-
No, it's not that long. 15 years. 15 years.
Ben doesn't know nonsense, but he knows the best watches in Switzerland and the best yacht owners. And I mean, you're such a little snob, you Ben.
No, it all. No, it all.
Benji thought that horses ate rabbits
They have done.
for a living, you know,
No, but
all the
not,
time. And he thought eggs grow on plants.
And well, eggplant. I get you. I get you.
The horse is eating rabbits. He was convinced because there's no agriculture on the Rock of Gibraltar. So
Nothing.
a lot of the kids have never seen a cow or a sheep.
no, you see cows here in Spain.
Yeah, when you
Some-
come to
some
Spain, but a
people
lot of
keep
Gibraltarian children never leave the rock.
Oh, yeah,
Whereas
yeah,
some
yeah.
families will not leave the rock.
That's true.
So they've got chickens in
You
Gibraltar.
can buy chickens here. You know, down the shop, you can go in and buy a bottle of milk and
In a way,
some chickens. You know,
Benji be
people keep them in the shed, don't they, and have eggs
You
and
have to
things
click
every
on the
morning.
comments so that
I
different.
can't reach.
Because yeah, that
You should buy chickens and put them on your roof terrace.
Well, I did suggest it, but Fiona frowned upon the idea.
Oh, what idea?
Keeping chickens.
Oh, you're not in this house, no. Maybe if we go.
They poo everywhere, Trevor.
If
You
we go
know.
out in the country somewhere, maybe
What's this?
keeping chickens.
Yeah, if you had a farm or something like that, that'd be great.
Well, there was that woman that
I'd keep ducks and everything.
Had
Yeah.
all them chickens. They lived in
Sure.
Slovenia.
That's right. But she had a different kind of garden to us.
Horses never ate rabbits. I've seen a video.
My
of a horse
horses
eating a rabbit.
never ate rabbits.
It nicked the rabbit. It like
No, the video I saw, I think it mistook it for like an apple or something. It just went.
Like a Ben. Ben, just stop lying.
I'm not lying. I saw the video. If I could find the video, I'd show you.
A horse mistook a chicken for an apple for a chicken. I mean, how's that
No,
possible?
rabbit.
Benjamin?
Rabbit.
A horse mistook an apple for a rabbit.
A rabbit for an apple.
hello.
How can you mistake it?
If you look behind you now, Benjamin, you'll see a
Rabbit doesn't look like an apple.
Okay, but you can say the same about turtles in the sea. How the fuck can you mistake a 6-pack plastic thing as a jellyfish?
Don't know, Benjamin. But behind you right now, there's a dog.
So, what did you say?
There's a dog behind you now.
There's a cat.
Your head's in the way. There you go.
See?
She's
Dog.
curious. She wants to join in. She wants to know what's going on. What's going on?
I've never
there?
eaten rabbit even. These guys have eaten rabbit because you can buy it in the supermarket
Oh,
in a
horrible.
pack,
Not nice.
Horrible.
like chicken and beef and stuff. You can buy rabbit, and they bought some to try it
had
out, and it
rabbit.
was horrible.
Rabbit's very, very dry. A very grey, dry meat.
Hello.
Bit
Yeah,
like
there's a
some
lot
would,
of bones.
some would say it almost tastes like a little bit like human.
Ah,
How
I
would
wouldn't
you
know.
How would you know that?
What did you get up to in Afghanistan?
He didn't eat people, that's for sure.
No, ready? You can Google this. Fijians that joined the British Army. Do you know that Fijians go back as far as today's Fijians, say in their 50s? Their grandfathers ate humans. Cannibalism was ripe right up till about the 1940s in Fiji.
I didn't know that.
In Fiji, the island,
Yeah.
just northeast of New Zealand. That
Oh.
same Fiji, where the water comes from.
Well, it's
There's
one
only
way of getting rid of a body, I suppose, isn't it?
Well, I suppose. I mean,
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's why he was saying they were
man.
cannibals until recently.
No.
I never knew that. I don't approve of cannibalism. It doesn't sound right.
No, of course it's not right.
Well, she's in a very friendly mood.
She's
I wonder how long ago
She's
it was that apparently there was a load of cannibals in Scotland. There was a tribe of them, not a tribe, a clan of cannibals.
That's
And
the SNP.
the British Army had to go in and kill them all.
That's still sounding like the SNP.
No, they did. They chopped all their hands and left them to die.
Why do you think they always? Why do you think they always pick a leader named after a fish?
I don't know.
Well, I don't either.
Well, I wonder what the significance is of the fish.
Alex Salmon, Nicholas Sturgeon.
Oh, I see. I see. The SNP.
right.
I think we were still on the subject of cannibalism. I do apologise. You've moved on.
Michael Fish.
I don't understand.
Yes. No, there was. Yeah. There's some things are obvious in life, and
Miss Tate's in the chat. She says her husband was Fijian. Was means hopefully he's still here with us, but yeah.
He might have changed his nationality to Australian.
I don't know, but I'm giving you a fact. So Fijians that serve with me, say, are now probably in their late 40s. But whenever they came to my unit, we sat down with them. I mean, they can drink like hell. They drink kava. They make it. It's a beautiful drink. But and they're very gentle until they get pissed off. That's the bottom line. But I sit down and chat with them, and I used to say that their grandfathers and beyond, cannibalism was what happened in Fiji. It's just natural what happened there. It's not there now though. But yeah, it's weird though to think that how close they are, how close that was to their generation of. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there was a thing that I read somewhere once. I can't remember if it was somewhere around Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, East Timor, that type region. Where when their relatives died, instead of burying them, they just keep them in their living room or something like that. And they could just walk past them. They'd be there, sat in the chair.
No, they get a bit smelly, wouldn't they?
No, they do that. And they could have a grandmother that's maybe, 300 years old that they're trying their best to protect.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I can only give you facts that I know because last year, if you remember, Gwen's brother passed away. And I went to the Philippines. And for the first 11 days, it was like a week where he lay in an open coffin. When I say open, it had like a clear plastic thing over the top of it, and there was lights in it, and there was like a nerve sort of suction thing. I don't know what it was, but he lay there for about 10 days, 11 days there. So all the family, because part of the Philippines, because they're poor, they can't get taxis there. So a lot of the family walked from the jungle and stuff, and they all came to pay respect. It took some of them a week to walk there, and they all went into the one little room to pay their respects. It was it was lovely to see everyone arrive, but it was also quite weird just to sit there and just stare at her brother. It was just.
How do they navigate the jungle then?
Huh?
They recognise trees and stuff, landmarks.
I suppose so, but what if it's going to somewhere you don't know?
Well, it's like they just get to know the jungle, don't they? It's like we know.
You take a map and a compass. That's what normal people do.
Oh, goodness.
Or a sat nav.
I doubt it. I bet there are trees that are distinctive that are a certain shape.
Yeah, I mean,
They'll be aimed for a certain hill or something. Of course, they will know the lay of the land. That's where
do
they
you know
live.
what, Ben? That's a good question, Ben. But if I don't know the jungle that well, but if I was to sort of flip that and look at Brecon, I know for a fact when I leave Story Arms, I know the names of the hills, I know the names of the rounds, I know Jacob's Ladder, I know Ben Far, I know Penny Far. So as a soldier, I know all the mountains and all the hills around Brecon, how to get from A to B. And that's just with memory, knowing where to go because you've done it so many times. So I suppose when people live in the jungle, it's probably easier for them because there probably is trees which one goes that way, one's been cut. So they probably know their navigation through it.
True.
Yeah, there'll be like unusual marks of nature.
Yeah.
You always get things like that, like a tree that might look like an elephant, and they'll have a name for it. And if they've grown up there, it's like right? So I don't know why he's asking stupid questions like that because
surely
no.
sailing's the same, isn't it? Sailing. So I'm sure because I haven't sailed But I'm sure when you get in your yacht and you head off, you know that you need to be going at so many knots per hour at a certain distance, and you know when to. I know you have navigation, but you probably, whenever you do a route so many times, you know exactly what part of the land you see it to turn and go. It's the same.
I don't know why he's asking that, because he knows the Rock of Gibraltar like the back of his hand, and once you're up in that rock, there's a lot of trees and foliage. I mean, I would get lost, and our kids.
You can't get lost in Jim. You can always see where you are.
No, I mean, it's quite treacherous where they go. They go off the beaten path, and where the monkeys go, and he knows every inch of that rock.
No, but to answer Sonia's question before, because I didn't get a chance to answer that one. No, I don't speak Spanish with a Llanito accent.
How do you know?
Because I speak it with an English accent.
They all say I sound German when I speak Spanish. They'll laugh at me and say, well, you know, what national... Stop it. No. What are you doing that for on a fucking channel? Fuck's sake, Ben.
Well, I'm just getting into character.
I've heard people speak Spanish in a Scottish accent. That's quite amusing.
Thinking I'm never having this kid on my fucking channel.
As soon as he sees me coming frame, he's leaving.
Ben. No.
No. She kicked the cable, and I thought the microphone was going to knock over with the bottle of Glenfiddich.
No, water, the empty bottle with water in it.
Shall I click some of the
There you go.
It's just partial.
Do you want me to put it on that side?
Ben, you completely threw me.
Okay, yeah.
I was going to say something. But you're...
I beat you to it.
He was waving at someone on the other side of the room. Hello.
Yeah, that's what
I see that. Yeah.
Hello.
Ben, stop, Ben. Just stop. Keep the arm behind, Ben.
No, Trevor, it was with my left hand that time. It cannot be a salute with your left hand.
I do it. I salute with my left hand.
Okay.
I
don't care.
Do then. I thought he was gonna.
He's so annoying.
Hey, can you get the German helmet out?
No, let's not.
It's
do
on the
that.
fireplace.
No,
We could do a cosplay.
No,
let's not.
You know, like how Harry did.
That's a First World War helmet, anyway.
I think we'll have to. Yeah, that's Kaiser.
We'll have to end the stream really early if you're going to start messing about. Why don't you go and talk to your girlfriend on WhatsApp or something?
Yes.
Yeah, your girlfriend over there. Your girlfriend over there.
Like you put Fox,
Over there. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm just pointing.
She's proper Spanish, so she teaches him Spanish in proper Spanish.
He was fluent in Spanish before that.
Yeah, so he doesn't struggle really.
He seems to be as if he's quite fluent in German, Fiona.
Sign language.
9.
Stop it.
Stop it. Oh, I watched your live today, Fiona, with Jen. I don't call her Jen. I call her Jennifer. I watched your live with her. I learnt. Because I think, in a way, you are a little bit of a fucking nerd, if I'm honest, Fiona. Because you read those books again and again and again and again until, and I can't do that. You found stuff. You read that spur again, and you found stuff again in that spur that you missed out the first time.
I missed the toilet bit, though. I didn't.
I'll tell you what.
Wait a minute. I didn't know he sat on the bathroom floor and that the toilet was talking to him. I missed that. I don't know where that is.
We've all had nights like that, Fiona.
I've never had that, but she said that she read part of it and that the toilet was talking to him.
Definitely LSD.
I mean, he is one messed up kid, isn't he? He's totally messed up. I say kid. I know he's in his 40s. I know he's middle-aged, but he's,
hi, Liz. Listen,
very simple-minded, isn't he?
I'll tell you what. She's so much of a nerd, and she reads books over and over again that you could read maybe three words, and she'll go, "Oh, that's page 5, line 6."
Ben, you're her son.
Yeah.
You're also a little bit of a nerd.
I can be at times. It depends on the topic.
You're having a go at your mother. You have her genes, and I don't mean leave.
As a matter of fact, it depends
As
on
long
the
as the
topic.
topic is not Fatima Whitbread or
Who's
Can
never
a
heard
celebrity get me out of here? He hasn't got a bloody clue.
If we talk about geography, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Ben knows the names
Oh.
of all of the countries and all of the world, and he knows the flag of literally every single country. He plays a game where you guess you have to say the flag, and he gets 100%.
Do you know what? I did this quiz. I think several months ago at our local community centre, and there's about 8 different topics, and one was flags, and I got one flag wrong, and I was kicking myself. I got it wrong because I was looking at it. The map wasn't in front of me; it was in front of someone else, and I was just trying to point out what it was.
Which flag was it you got wrong?
They wouldn't give me the name. I tell you now, right now. Please let me know what you think. They had to take the answer on the sheet, and I called bullshit on it because I wrote Holland. They said wrong, Netherlands, and I went same place. They wouldn't take my answer though, and that pissed me off.
Yeah, because in England we call the Netherlands Holland.
Yeah, exactly, and they wouldn't take it. It's not what's on the sheet.
And here in Spain they say Holanda, don't they?
No, Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah, it's not spelt Netherlands. It's spelt Netherlands with a D in the middle. Netherlands.
But in England, we say Holland, don't we?
Holland, Dutch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They use them all. So you were correct.
Hang on, was the country definitely the Netherlands that they were talking about? Because a lot of people between Netherlands and Luxembourg. Luxembourg has a light blue on the bottom instead of the Netherlands having a dark blue on the bottom.
Yeah, well, no, because it was just the flags. I think it was about 30 flags. Got them all right, bar one. And I in a way, I think he just didn't want to give out top marks.
Yeah. That's a failure on something.
Do you know what's on there, though?
Huh?
I want your opinions on this, guys. Do you know what was on there, along with all the countries? And I didn't agree. I didn't agree it should have been on there. The LGBTQ flag. What's that? Not even a country. Why is that on there? Is that just to tick the woke box again? That really pissed me off.
Yeah, I think that's not a country, is it?
No,
it's not.
I agree.
It's more of a movement, isn't it?
It is
it's
a community,
an attitude, an approach.
It's a community.
I got the name wrong anyway. I got that one wrong.
Well, if you put the colours of the Royal Irish Rangers,
what do you mean
in the question, it's say that's not a country.
Don't talk about LGBT.
Do you know what answer I gave for the LGBTQ flag?
No, go on.
I just wrote Metropolitan Police.
Oh, Sussex Police, more like.
Well, yeah, they're all the same at the minute, aren't they? Yeah.
No.
I think the police are getting a lot of pressure, though.
Was it definitely the LGBTQ flag that you saw? Can I borrow?
Is there anything similar to the LGBT?
Yeah, there is.
It's actually a country.
There is. Can I just?
You could mistake.
Can I just use your phone?
What country is it?
I'll show you.
Ben, I really.
He's such a flag nerd. He really.
No, I didn't want to get him onto the subject of LGBT because he's so politically incorrect.
So really first off, this is the flag of LGBTQ. Okay.
Down a bit.
Let me turn your brightness down.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Everyone knows that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
how can you get that mixed up with something? By the way,
one of your jokes.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you may or may not have seen this flag, which may have gotten
Jamaica?
mistaken. That is the flag of Mauritius. It is an island near.
I know where Mauritius is. Indian Ocean.
Yeah. So definitely wasn't that then.
No.
Okay.
Is there a straight flag?
Well, also, there is.
But don't encourage him, please. I beg of you. Once he gets started on this
You
subject,
may have also seen this and been confused. This is the flag of Seychelles.
Well, that's enough flag nerdiness.
Yeah, all right. No
Put
more
that away
flags,
now.
Ben. No more flags.
We believe you. You're really good at identifying flags.
And
Okay.
weight and height.
What's wrong with Foxy?
Ben.
You like to talk about weight and height and shoe
If
size.
you tell
BMI.
Foxy how tall you are, he'll tell you how much you weigh.
Don't.
No.
Ben,
I'm joking,
Ben,
Foxy.
you know
I'm
what?
joking.
Ben, you
I'm
are a real life.
172 centimeters, 71 kilograms.
What's your
Ben,
shoe
you
size?
are.
I'm a
You're real
size
life.
41 EU or 42.
Foxy will tell you if that's average, if that's correct, or if you should lose weight or put weight on.
Yes.
He will tell you.
I know that
You'll be able to work out whether you're higher or lower than your body mass index.
Well, with the body mass index, it's a very old-fashioned system because if you're a bodybuilder,
Ben, you're turning into a sleeping tablet. Stop it.
Yes.
Sorry, it's turning
You're being
into
boring.
boring.
oh,
I don't want to be accused of being.
See these live things, Ben.
Boring.
They're for lighthearted nonsense.
What?
You're too educated for this. You want to be on the chemistry channel.
I'll tell you what, here's something we can talk about that's interesting. What are all of our opinions about between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris?
Oh no, we don't do politics.
No, we don't do politics. We try to avoid it and religion
because
for obvious
different people
reasons.
have different opinions. I'll tell you one thing about politicians, right? The reason it's so emotional for a lot of people is a politician might come up with an idea which is going to hugely improve one person's life, but be horribly detrimental to another person.
Yeah.
And vice versa with another politician of whatever political party. So you are never going to have a popular politician where it's never going to cause an argument. Because there'll be someone who'll put their hand up going, hey, I'm going to be really out of pocket if that politician gets, you might be all right, mate, but I'll be really down. And so it just causes
Orange cone-shaped one.
orange.
Are you saying the flag is orange?
That's the only one he's interested in, is an orange cone-shaped one. I don't get it.
don't.
Sorry, you're
I
obviously...
don't.
Are you trying to describe a flag?
Oh, Foxy doesn't want to talk about weight.
I'm not sure, but with an orange cone-shaped flag, is that to do with wind direction towards like an
yes, it is. It is a windsock. Well done, Trevor. Yes, it is. It is.
Oh, it's like a pub quiz. Next
And
question.
young Ham Shackleton there, he's a pilot. He flies
Is he?
radio control models. He's an instructor. He's got his own
Oh,
club and everything. Yeah.
Right.
I get it now. You lost me for a moment, but Trevor got it first. I should have got that one.
how did you not get that, Graham? You spend most of your time flying above England.
Well, I'm not for a while. Not for a while. I've been
His sore point is flight sim's not what it used
not
to.
working as well as it should.
We'll have to get that.
And you get different windsocks for different wind speeds as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and they last about a year and then they just fall apart because
But they don't change the one on the runway.
every year they do.
Every 6 months.
Yeah, but they don't change it for a stronger wind and weaker wind.
No. They have a standard
It's
one.
just sun
I don't know,
phase.
but-
Graham, why don't you speak to Professor Hawkins beside you there and see if we can fix your VR?
Well, I keep trying to get him to fix it.
Hey, do not associate me with Professor Hawkins. He was found on Epstein Island.
Right. Here we go.
No,
Another one
you
to learn.
and you keep getting lost on your way there. No.
Oh,
Someone's going to bed early.
yes.
I know, me.
No. Right.
Oh dear. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, that's great.
Oh, didn't tell us, Fiona.
Yeah, at least I lived. That's true.
Had a little bit.
I didn't go boo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah,
Just shush for a minute, right?
had a little bit of a shitty day because this morning I woke up and I thought, I'll pay my electricity bill, my heating electricity. Now, there's no radiators in my bedroom or in Sebastian's bedroom. There's not. Now, there's one in the kitchen, one in the hallway. Now, I only live here so many days a week. I won't say how many or how less. And I have shared custody of Sebastian. So I don't have loads. It's a small place I live in. But my electricity bill this morning, it said £205.96. So I paid £210. Brilliant. That's me done. Within a couple of hours, I went to check to see if it went down. It said you owe $169. And I went, what? So I had to go through and speak to AI, a chat robot. And then I kept going. I said, listen, this is ridiculous. I've just paid this. Why is this? Well, this is an estimate. I said, no, take it away. Don't estimate it when it gets to that date. Do not estimate it right now. I mean, I've just taken it down to zero. You've added 169 on there. I said, I'm not paying it. It's disgusting. I don't understand why you've done this. Well, that's how much you'll owe. No, that's how much you think I'll owe. But my tariff's too high for a start. And he goes, this is what he said. He goes, well, I'll call you up. I'm speaking to a robot called Dennis, by the way. And exactly. I got the call and I spoke to a guy and I hung up straight away because he came on and he was Indian. And I don't care. This isn't racism. I'm not speaking to someone in India about my fucking energy here in Suffolk. I just said, get off the phone. Where did Dennis go? I'm not speaking to you. So I went back on. I know. I don't care. Got rid of him. No, I'm not speaking to someone I'm not speaking to somebody in broken English who doesn't know anything about my account. And I just thought, I'm hanging up. I went back into WhatsApp and I just typed in, where did Dennis go? Anyway, he says, well, Mr. Cole, we can take it down to 175 a month. I says, no, that's ridiculous. I'm not paying that. I'm not doing it again. You get to. I did agree, and I paid an extra 100 today, so that's 310 I got today. And then I went, exactly, £310. I was pissed off. And then I went on to a thing called Octopussy, or it's a different energy. I did energy comparisons today, and I got it down, and I just changed it straight away. I'm now going to be paying from January £59.68 a month.
That's better.
That's much more sensible.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Wait a minute. So have you been on an estimado this whole time? Because they owe you money if you've been overpaying.
Massively. And they keep saying I owe this and I owe that. I mean, I don't. I mean, I have 2 radiators in my house. I've now got an air fryer. I mean, the TV's not on because I don't have a license. Don't pay for this shit that's on the TV. I watch Netflix. The most electricity I've used this month is probably in years because the Christmas tree's up. That's it. But they take the piss. And I'm like, I live in a flat.
Yeah.
I mean,
we had the same thing. They used to charge us a lot of money, Endesa. But then I phoned them up and said, why is the bill so big in January always? And they said, it's estimated. And then they sent a guy, and then our electricity bills came down so low because they're trying to pay us back for all the money they took over all the years. And it's just leveled out. It's about £40 a month, 40 euros a month, 50 for a house, 4-bedroom house with a jacuzzi heater banging on all year round. So I don't understand why and then I looked up today why your UK energy charges are so high. It's because the energy companies are taxed 35%. And then it comes out with a load of gobbledygook and it says this rounds up the blah, blah gobbledygook to 75%. And I'm like, is that 75% tax? What the fuck?
I mean, the companies lie. I mean, during the sort of, I won't mention the word beginning with P, but during whenever we roll under pressure, no one was allowed to leave their homes. Bosses of energy companies made like 700 million profit in the first quarter. That's how much they were taking the piss because we were all stuck at home. My energy bill from January, I've already had the estimate. My estimate for next year is less than £700 with Octopus, this new energy. I was paying £700 every quarter here with this other one.
Right.
Takes the piss.
It does, but it was worth you checking and comparing to other ones, wasn't it?
Well, if Dennis had phoned me up, I'd have probably carried on with Dennis. But the fact that Ishmael came on the phone pissed me off.
What do you think of this?
No.
What?
This comment. Green tax is also.
Yes, Spangles. Now,
so how dare you have a car that's got higher emissions than what we deem fit at the current state of the world? You are going to have to pay me to save the world.
Yes, and where does the money go? Where does the money go for all these environmental things? I mean, they've been taking green tax for a long time. So why aren't there flying fucking cars that run off piss?
I think MPs should be paid higher and get bigger stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like Don Brown putting rubbish in the car.
Candor, thanks for that, Candor. I'm going to point this out. Not this year. Last year, OVO came out about my energy. Well, Mr. Colt, we're here to fit a smart meter. I went, are you? Okay, shows how it works. They did. This guy came out, he spent ages putting the smart meter on. Now, I said to him, how does it work? It plugs in here. I says, so you want me to plug in another piece of electronic equipment and then charge me for it? He went, yeah. I says, unplug it, stick it in the drawer. And he went, what? But you can check it. You're bringing me out a piece of electronic equipment to charge me for the use of it. I says, do you think I'm an idiot? Stick it in a drawer. I don't want. It's been in a drawer ever since.
We had a meter, didn't we? A cable meter.
Oh yeah, we have a nanny meter, but that's for a boat. It's, you know, like a caravan plug-in.
Yeah, but it's 240 volts.
It is, but it's for a caravan plug-in, and you put it in between you and the power source, and it's
got a dial with numbers. You can write the numbers down when you plug in.
Yeah.
And then when you unplug to leave, you can work out how many units you've used and compare it to how much they charge you in the office.
Sometimes you get a neighbour maybe stealing, they might plug into your lecky and stuff like that, or the marina might have got it wrong. A lot of marinas have nanny meters. They come along and plug them in because the meter might need recalibrating as well. Or it's how you find out if you've got a rogue appliance on the boat.
But they're going to charge you a bit more than the boat anyway.
We had bills for about €200 a month on the boat quite a few years ago, and we discovered it was a rogue fridge freezer. It was just whoop. It was.
Yeah.
We were going around turning everything off and checking with the nanny meter, and that had.
You know what my favourite kind of meter is? It's the ones that are in a box with a really pathetic little padlock and some numbers on it at the bottom. You could just cut the padlock really easily, take the box off, take the meter off, attach a wire going to the wires going up and down, put the meter back there, put a real padlock on there so the electricity company aren't getting into that one. And then brilliant. And also to add...
He's clearly never had a flat.
To make it even better, right, the meter stops moving.
People used to fiddle meters in the old days, but they're all smart meters now. It's not the way it was.
I changed my Netflix code to police Inceptor Van 2.
I hate estimated payments because I don't like paying in advance. I agree. And we were estimated by Endesa until when I phoned them up and they said, well, it should be more expensive in the winter because of the heating. And I said, we've got a wood burner. We don't have radiators. And the lady was like, right, we didn't know that. So they sent the man out, and that does make a big difference.
I thought the smart meter would transmit the meter reading to the office.
They do now here. They do now.
No, they send a man round to read the meter. And because they want to save money, they just sack the man and send him round once a year. So they just send you estimated readings in the meantime.
I think my phone's...
There's nothing better than knowing how many kilojoules you use, how many kilowatts you use. Because you know what? Because it's brilliant knowing that, because now I know that I'm using so many kilojoules, 1,216, which means it means absolutely fuck all. I mean, that's like saying, Trevor...
You can write it down, can't you?
Well, now, the meter we've got on this house, it transmits direct to Endesa all the time.
Right.
They can see exactly what we've used. It is a smart meter. Yeah.
And I guess all the meter readers have lost their jobs, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
Not mine. Not mine. I need my meter in. I don't use the smart meter because I'm not a very smart guy.
Is your meter on the outside of the house?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no one has opened that meter in 4 years.
Yeah, wow.
Right.
Yeah, ours is on the outside. So, you know, the days of the man knocking on the door to come and read the meter, they've gone, haven't they? None of them anymore.
Well, I've got the flat below me. Their heating comes through my floor and heats my flat up. So, I mean, I don't understand why my bills are so high. Unless downstairs flat's using my heat.
Well, you never know, do you?
Heat doesn't go down, does it?
No, but they could tap into his lecky somehow, I suppose.
That would be dishonest.
It would, wouldn't it? But it's always a possibility, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't say what I would do if I found out because it'll be cut and put on Twitter. So let's just leave that woman alone.
Yeah, we used to have a caravan at the parachute centre, and it was at the side of the hangar, and we actually wired up some wire into the hangar and wired it into the lights, so we could have lights and a heater under the caravan. It was freezing.
All right.
And I mean, they caught us and cut it off. Big axe. He goes, you're back and you've been nicking my electricity.
Yes, Chrissy, it's a really good idea. People can get, I mean, if they have the facilities and it works in the UK, I don't know where you are, but would solar panels work in the UK? Do you guys have a big trade in solar panels, Trevor?
I don't know if they'd have enough fun.
You are allowed solar panels here. There used to be a government incentive to get them, but that's now gone. You're not allowed. Let me work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it used to be that you could have 12. Now they've narrowed it down where a household's only allowed to have a maximum of 8 solar panels.
Why did they say? Is that the grant for 8, or you're only allowed to have 8? Otherwise, you're a solar panel holder or something.
You're only allowed to have 8. So
what happens if you got 9? Do you get busted under the Solar Panel Act?
You will be you'll be convicted, won't you, of breaking the law?
Know. Too many solar panels, you evil criminal.
Well, like windmills, I know they're expensive to invest in. Having heard the extortionate bills people are paying in the US and the UK, it might be worth it. And another thing, they've got these, what are they? Those pumps, heat pump or something that the government's offering £7,500 towards if you want to buy one, if you qualify. I don't know what the qualification is to qualify for the £7,500 grant.
Thank you. Shaz just said where she lives, the houses are only allowed to have 8 solar panels.
That is bizarre that they've got a limit on solar panels. Why?
Well,
maybe people were taking the piss, weren't they? People must have been taking the piss with them.
I mean, farmers here. There's towards Felixstowe, there's a farm with about 5,000 around there.
Yeah, we've got one up the road here, which is very effective, especially in this country, in this area.
Yeah, it must be. I think old houses. There's no point in putting more than 8 on your roof because your tiles are going to need changing at any stage if you've got an old roof. So new houses, maybe it'd be best to put them on the roofs, wouldn't it? But I think it just looks. Some houses it looks really awful. Some houses it looks awful. There's too many.
Maybe it's a planning consent thing. But if the roof is covered in solar panels, I wouldn't have thought anybody's really going to notice. It's just a roof, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Farmers should find a way to utilize scarecrows with solar.
Right. So that's one of the qualifications. You have to have a modern, insulated, heat-efficient house. One of those certificates, energy efficiency, and you have to have radiators plumbed too. Yeah, because I read today, you can have ducting in the floor that blows hot air up, or that they just blow into the room. Like reverse air conditioning, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. I just know that I was being screwed by an energy company for 4 years.
So that's an interesting comment. Solar panels are bad for the environment. They can't recycle into landfill and don't degrade. What's the life expectancy of the average solar panel? Well, where's Ben? I need him.
Do you think he'd know? Don't encourage him back. Don't encourage him back.
He's gone to talk to his girlfriend now.
No, that'll be him.
It's like having a Tasmanian devil in the house.
Who's bursting in? Yeah.
Oh wow.
Heat pumps are crap. Guy near me in smallish 3-bedroom house. I had one fitted. Now has 3, so probably doesn't work. I've no experience of I'd never heard of them before, heat pumps.
Listen, no other countries go through the same shit that the UK goes through. We get scammed by tradesmen, by the government, by counsellors, by therapists, by psychotherapists. We even have life coaches now. Hi, Fiona. Fiona, I'm going to become your life coach in the new year. And all I'm going to do is go, hi, Fiona.
Hey, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Hey, man. Are you okay? Oh, well, Fiona, your hair looks beautiful, Fiona. You can do it, Fiona. You can do it. Okay, and then send the bill for you for €15 a week.
And the rest, they charge. There's that guy I was referring to there. He charges £500 a month to chat to someone on a WhatsApp call a couple of times a month.
Some therapists give a few free sessions just to get to know you before they charge you.
No,
some people haven't got any friends and they have to pay for their therapist to be a friend.
I don't agree. I believe therapists say things like, I'm going to give you the first 2 sessions for free. Because whenever they do the first 2 sessions, they're working out your fucking vulnerabilities. And then they take the piss out of you for the next 6 months. That's all it is. Tell me a little bit of background. Okay, tell me what triggers you. They have all the content for 6 months worth of treatment, don't they? After the first 2 sessions.
If you get someone really unscrupulous, they would have a lot of power over you, wouldn't they? They would know where all a person's weak spots
are. It would be easy to take advantage of someone.
Then you can go on Twitter and have an anonymous account, and you can attack your client at all the weak points they've just told you. And every time you attack them, they need more sessions from you, don't they?
Yes, that's a tactic. Yeah, I can imagine that would work in some case.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm
not referring to anyone in particular.
And someone, I just have to stand corrected. I looked that up yesterday. The Maverick film with Mel Gibson. It was Jodie Foster. I could have sworn it was Goldie Hawn.
Thank you, people, for backing me up on that one.
It wasn't. You were absolutely right. I looked it up, and it was Jodie Foster. There you go. I would have made a witness in court and I said it was definitely Goldie Hawn. And I'd have been completely wrong, wouldn't I? Mind you, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? It was 40 years ago. Something like that, 30 years ago. I don't know.
What are you talking about? I've missed out in this original conversation.
Oh, he was talking about a film yesterday.
Yeah.
That's all.
We talked about it on the live yesterday, but you clearly weren't listening.
No, but so Jodie Foster was, because you all about the Hong Kong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I'm with you now. Okay.
I thought Goldie Hawn was in that film with Mel Gibson and what was he called?
Maverick.
The old guy.
James Caan. No, James Garner.
Garner. Yeah, I thought it was Goldie Hawn. I could have sworn it was Goldie Hawn, but it wasn't. It was Jodie Foster.
Yes, therapy on the NHS or registered. Like therapists in the UK don't have to be registered or accredited. But I believe that the really good ones, they will accredit themselves with a governing body. So they can say, I think it's only the dodgy ones that are not with any accreditation.
I'm going to become a life coach. I'm going to
become a life coach.
You
should do that. Do a motivational speak every morning.
From the school
you do that already.
I'm from the School of Hard Knocks, the biggest education in the world. So, you know what I mean? For instance, Graham, I think what you're doing is it's going down the right path. You just need to keep moving forward, my son. Keep moving forward. Keep smiling. Keep smiling.
And if you bring up a problem and say, this guy's bothering me, you just go, fucking shoot him. And I don't think that's good advice. Sort of thing you're likely to come out with, isn't it? Say, just turn the other cheek, brother. Let him punch you on that side as well. That's not good advice, mate. That's not good advice, is it? You know it, and I know it.
That's not the advice I'm giving tonight, though, is it, Graham? I mean, I'm looking over there. I'm just keeping an eye on things. Graham, you know what? I thought I was going to come on here and fuck up. It's not me. It's really not.
No, it's my family that's doing that, isn't it?
What did you think of her Christmas present? She hasn't even tried it out yet. She says it's too cold outside.
It's a bit cold, and there's some cloud. It is clearing now, so I might go and have a look at the stars in a bit.
I go and look at the Aurora Borealis.
No, just the stars.
Graham's trying to make. Graham, common people like me call it the Northern Lights. Okay, we don't need to call it all those big fancy names. You know.
Well, I've got an app on my phone that shows me where all the stars are.
Well, you can show me. We'll go up there in a minute.
It's too cold. I'm not going there. I'm sitting by the fire. I'm going to have a lie down. That's just tired me out doing a live for an hour.
Tired you out? I'm talking to the fire. I've got to chuck another log on it.
Oh, yeah. Go on. I'll put a few there. Look, I'll put a few just there.
Yes, I've got it.
Yeah, no Star Chart, it's called. It's a free app. You can download it and it identifies every single star and planet and everything. She was saying to me for weeks, I'm sure that's a flying saucer spying on us. Look, I said, it's not a flying saucer. It's a planet. No, I'm sure it's a flying. Anyway, every night she's there. They're watching me. Right. I downloaded Star Chart and I held it up. You got to move it around because it scrolls across as you move across the sky. And I went, look, it's Saturn. Okay? And she went, oh, yeah.
I think it was Venus, actually.
Oh, Venus. I can't remember.
It looked like a spaceship.
They all look the same to me. The little light blobs, aren't they, in the sky? I mean, apparently someone said when you look through the telescope, you see everything in black and white. But when you photograph it with your iPhone, you get all the colours because your eye can't see the colours in space. Yeah. Now, there's a useless bit of information that I never knew before. But I have that unreliable information from someone who photographs stars every night. Well, not every night, but a lot. and he has an amazing star collection he can show you.
Yeah, I was gripped.
And
I was really picking his brains. I bet Sebastian would get right into that if he got him a telescope.
Yeah, he would. I think he's got a telescope in his mum's house. He's got everything over there apparently. But
but you need the one with the camera to be able to take the picture. Yeah.
Yeah. You clip your phone onto this one. Graham's got me.
Yeah.
And then I can do videos. I can just talk while I'm doing stargazing.
Yeah.
And we can all look at the stars together.
I mean, until you know anything about stars, you just think, well, they're just little pinpricks of light, aren't they? I mean,
well, I wouldn't. I would just go, oh, look at that, guys. There's dots
like
there.
Loads of colours and loads of smoke and stuff out there.
Right? Well,
interesting stuff if you're interested.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we could talk about Meghan and Harry while we're looking at the stars, couldn't we, guys?
I'm sure Meghan had won a constellation of her own.
What's going on with her, isn't she? I mean,
constellation.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Go on.
She's going to fall apart. I think 2025 is the year where she throws herself off a cliff. It's just
metaphorically speaking, of course.
Divorce.
Metaphorically speaking, yes. Where she's going to basically, I don't mean do this either. I think she's throwing herself to the wolves, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah. She's going to fall apart big time like Heather Mills did. Do you remember Heather melting down on the sofa in the morning with Fiona Phillips, whatever her name is? I can see Meghan ending up like that.
No, you need to retract that. She didn't fall apart. She was already missing a leg. Okay, let's not go down that route.
Well, I have great admiration for Heather in that respect, but I mean, she's nowhere near as bad as Meghan Markle. Nowhere near as bad. I can see Markle dropping to the floor, sobbing in tears on the world stage. I can see it. And I'll find it amusing. I'll remember the days that she was a bitch and think, well, bad luck.
Well, we've seen over the last 6 months that she's tried to come up with her own brand, the honey and all the jam and shit. She's tried to come up with, she's got her own logo, her own brand. She's got like her own HRH with the name. She's got her own. Then she was, at one stage, she not only wanted to sell her products, but she wanted companies to send their stuff to her and she would endorse them. She wanted to give her like some sort of Fox sort of fake sale, didn't she? She wants to put herself on that pedestal and she's never going to believe there. She's never going to be there because she belongs in the gutter.
I think she should launch some sort of scratch and sniff product.
Whore.
Scratch and sniff.
Sweaty minge. Oh.
What was that?
The lemon probably falling off the
tree. Are you sure? That sounded like footsteps on the roof.
No, it was a big bump. We get big bumps.
Did you hear that?
I'm going to.
Ben, isn't it? It's Ben.
No,
it's not Ben.
He's talking to his girlfriend. It could be that stalker.
I bet you it's rustling around on the roof.
Rustles around on the roof? What was that?
She can't hear any rustling sounds, she said.
All right, okay, sorry. I thought you said something else.
She's like that. She hears bumps. But I mean, the street's right on the other side of the world, you know what I mean? It's like you hear noises.
Yeah, I swear to God, I think everyone understands this. I thought you said rustles on the roof. I mean, I didn't get it.
No, I was right. It's a lemon.
I think this might be the culprit.
The culprit is right here. They just drop in the night. Boom! You hear a big thump in the garden. And you think someone's an intruder in the garden, and you're there with your selected weapon.
We know
standing two, and then you think, no, it's just a lemon. Lemon's took an ashtray out.
And you've drained the jacuzzi, so they're just going to go thud now instead of smash.
Onto the decking. Yeah, we've got to drain that and deflate it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The heater's not working. It keeps tripping the house out. So
the heater's not working.
Heated on the jacuzzi.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to get in an icy cold jacuzzi.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a jacuzzi that might electrocute you.
No.
Is it expensive to fix the heater on the jacuzzi though?
Oh no, just throw them away. It's all a built-in unit. It's cheaper. I bought one for a couple of €100 today. It'll be here in January. It's not worth the hassle. just get a completely new one. They just blow up, you know. It's like a Lilo, isn't it? They're fantastic.
Yeah, you need a pump to blow it up, or you'd end up with. Have you ever?
No, it's got a pump. It's got a pump built in.
It's got the air pump for the.
Have you ever blown something up so much that here is so fucking painful? Just here, you're like, it's yeah.
What, like an airbed?
Hyperventilation as well. You go all dizzy, don't you? Not hypoxia. The other one when you've had too much oxygen. What's that called?
No, I was talking about young Angela over there. She took 45 minutes to blow up today.
Oh.
I'm just,
We're going to go there.
no,
When he blew up.
Angela. Inflatable Angela.
Who's inflatable Angela?
my sex doll, Fiona, sits over there in the corner.
Are you taking the piss out of someone else?
I think so.
Okay.
I am. There's no doll over there. I'm just joking. All right.
Don't tell Daniel. Shh. Don't give him any ideas.
Any more ideas?
Yeah. He doesn't
Yeah.
Had enough.
It's like the lazy spa supper, but they're a seos, and they're built in. The unit's actually built into where it's blown
Yeah,
up.
the lazy spa's screwed on from the outside. I've still got the old pod, but you don't want a jacuzzi with a dodgy heater that's got an electrical problem. And people are going to be in it. You know, it's got to go, hasn't it?
Yeah. Your jacuzzi is the perfect place. You just, yeah. In the winter, whenever all the lemons finish with all their shit, then you'll be able to trim that back a little bit. Because the minute there's too many lemons there.
There is. But the neighbour died. I told he died in the COVID, and his garden's all overgrown, and like we have to keep
Graham
off his tree.
We'll leave it by the bins, right?
His family keep coming and going, but
we'll leave it by the bins, and then one of the neighbours might want it. And kids complain.
Yeah.
You know?
oh no!
Use the C word, Graham.
Don't what?
Don't use the C word. You're going to get a yellow dollar, aren't you?
He'll get a yellow dollar anyway if he's anything like me. That's
That's the word. Yeah. Oh well.
You can say cannot. You just can't say cannot.
Okay.
Nah, people are very, very touchy these days, aren't they?
Why?
Oh,
Right.
it's ridiculous.
I think we've come up to the hour, haven't we?
We have just gone over the hour.
That was great. Thanks for coming on, Trevor. That was really good.
You're always a good laugh, Trevor.
You're always.
Some days
You cheer everyone up.
Do you know? I know, and then I go, "Hi everyone, bye bye," and I sit there depressed. I know. I just go.
The thing is, when Trevor rings up after he's been on the live, he can talk like freely, and he can say all the outrageous things he wants without getting demonetized. You know what I mean? It's just so much more funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
Brilliant.
Before you end the live stream, for the people that are watching, I will say this: please pay attention to people watching. I've just been screwed over by 4 years by an energy company. And it wasn't until I went to Octopus and I gave them my information and I said, I'm paying this. What can you do? And I've went from £159 a month and I've went down to £60 a month. So if you're going to start off the new year, make sure you don't let energy companies screw you over. Change it now.
Hello, boo boo.
Yeah. That's good advice. That's definitely good advice.
Oh.
So if 75% of that is government tax, how much is your actual bill?
Well, I was paying about, good one. I think I was paying, fuckers were charging me £74 a month just for fees. And my electricity bill was like £65, £68. I mean, that's shocking.
Yeah, it is. I'm just thinking of the people who've got gas and stuff like that as well, you know, bumping the price up. They want to put a stop to people's wood burners now, don't they? That's the latest I've heard.
Actually, because the woods where it would be.
And we've been burning wood since the Stone Age to keep warm, haven't we?
The lady has just said there that solar panels are bad for the environment. I'm going to be honest with you before we end this live.
How?
I personally don't give a shit about the environment. I really don't. I do not see how my footprint is going to cause any. There are people burning tires, The whole of the Middle East is awash with shit. Russia don't care. America wasting. China are burning more stuff than anyone in the whole of England. And yet I'm getting charged bullshit money because, Kevin, don't drink that. Make sure you wash out your milk carton. It's got to go in the blue bin. Fuck the blue bin. All right.
That's so true. Well, additionally, you know, Taylor Swift. Have you heard all the stuff about Taylor Swift and her private jets for 20-minute drives?
Yep, I seen it. Yeah, shocking, isn't it? Do you know what, Ben? If I had a helicopter, I would just take it to the shops and I'd say, bollocks to yous. I'm off to Tesco's.
I mean, if you've got the money for it, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
The king does. The king does. King wants to go to Balmoral, right? He's not going to drive there in his Range Rover.
Yeah, but that's because he's high.
He's going to go on his
get
private jet, and he's going to get his helicopter from Aberdeen into Balmoral, isn't he, or wherever he's going? He's not going to mess about, is he? On the train, buy a ticket.
It's dangerous to travel if you're the king, so you got to do it by air.
Dangerous.
Unless you happen to be on a plane full of 7 people who claim to have cured cancer.
Oh, come on,
then,
Ben.
You know, going down. It's
dangerous. You know what? It's dangerous to travel on the train. That's if you can get one, Ben.
What do you mean?
They're always on strike.
Yeah, things are different back in the UK. It's not like here on the continent. Everyone keeps telling me.
See now. During holidays, see when you book a train ticket, you're likely to get a fucking bus. We have an alternative system, alternative transport on the road. It's the bus.
Yeah.
They do it quite a lot. I can nip down into my local town and then end up booking a train that doesn't turn up, and the bus is laid on.
The train system here in Spain is fantastic.
When I was in London, it was perfect. And also in London, if
you're talking about the underground, that's different.
If you want to get the train in, if you want to go anywhere in London, you just take a bicycle, rent a bicycle.
You could.
You're talking about central London, the underground. Trevor's talking about the rail line outside, not an underground metro.
The underground in London, from what I know, is very reliable. There's a train every like 2 minutes. I mean, that's reliable. It's National Rail, which are a disgrace.
Oh right, I see.
Yeah. The underground is on time all the time. I think it's all computerized, isn't it? There's a train every minute or every 30 seconds.
There's a barrier there now on the tube tracks. You know, when you come into the tube station, there's a big plastic barrier with doors and stop people from pushing people onto the track in front of the train.
Not all underground tubes have that, but I have seen that, Graham. I've seen that in quite. I think it's usually on the big train stations, like for instance,
London Bridge.
Yeah, we saw it.
Ones, yeah.
Friars.
Not sure.
We were doing Waterloo and London Bridge. Yeah. Pretty sure they were there. I thought, what a good idea. That is a genius idea. And they always pull up dead in line with the door. So you wouldn't even know they were there. No one's getting pushed onto the track by some loon.
Really good idea.
There's Foxy saying a very reliable wish in that case.
Foxy
I wish that was the case with my nearest train. Doesn't Foxy live in Brighton?
Yeah.
There's a train every 30 minutes though.
Oh, you'd have to ask Foxy, you'd know.
Oh, Foxy.
Well, I haven't been there.
Where?
Brighton.
I'm just here.
Brighton?
Yeah, make some room.
No.
Foxy was complaining about the train. I thought the train was really good.
It's stiff. Do you want to finish it?
Yeah. Well, no, you carry on. You
guys have surpassed the hour by 30.
I just want to lay back on the cushions here because
I'll turn it a bit.
Fine. There we are.
Oh yeah, just twist it away.
Well, you can see.
No one can see Ben now.
It's fine.
You sit here.
Honestly, it's fine. I'm going to go back to my room now, anyways.
Okay. Good night.
Cheerio.
Au revoir.
And may your gods go with you.
May your gods go.
Yes, we should have done it like this.
Why was there a lemon?
It fell in the garden. I thought it was a fucking intruder trying to get in.
But that lemon's
on the roof.
No, it's a different one.
No, it's not. Because look.
Well, then there's a man in the garden. I heard someone run along the roof up top. Your dad said it was a lemon. Stop it. Right, that's enough of that. Thank you all very much. Good night.
I'm playing with the lemon.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Dude.